Miami gets in, but boy, they did make it interesting. The playoff probability throughout the season for all three teams. The Dolphins were sitting there at 90%. Then they lost 5 straight coming into today. And you can see in the middle of all of that madness you were just showing there, these numbers, these probability numbers were bouncing all over the place this afternoon. There was a moment in the early third quarter when the Pats got up 3 on the Bills. The Patriots had nearly a 50% shot of making the playoffs at that moment. The immediate next play, the Bills run it back on the kickoff return for the second time. The Pats' chances on that one play fall in half, and it's nothing but south from there for them. Then there was a moment when the Steelers actually moved up to nearly a 40% chance of making the playoffs. That's when the Jets had the ball in the middle of the fourth quarter. They were near midfield, but then the Jets had to punt it, and the Steelers' chances fell south as Miami got the ball back, and then you just showed it. That horse collar penalty that moved the Dolphins into Jet territory. A couple plays later, the Dolphins are sitting there lining up for that field goal with an 80% chance. The field goal goes in, and the Dolphins are going to the playoffs, and the AFC bracket is set. It's a little unusual with that potential neutral site, but the bottom line, the Chiefs have that bye, and our friends at PFF say the Chiefs enter the playoffs, the 1 seed in the AFC, with a 41% shot of making it to the Super Bowl. There is one unfinished piece of business, and it has to do with who will play the 2nd seed 49ers. Is it going to be the Packers? They win tonight. They get that final 7th spot. If the Packers lose, it goes to the Seahawks. Otherwise, the bracket set in the NFC. Our friends at PFF have crunched the numbers, give you a little preview of what they think the odds are in each of these games next weekend. Cowboys are going to go to Tampa. They think there's a 55% chance that the Cowboys are going to win that game against Tom Brady. The Vikings are going to play host to the Giants. 60% chance, the model says, that the Vikings win that game. But remember, just a couple weeks ago, the Giants went to Minneapolis and nearly pulled it out. They get a second chance. And then Niners playing either Green Bay or Seattle. The Niners' chances against Green Bay, 62%. Against Seattle, they sit at 74%. And overall, what are the chances the Eagles, with that top seed in the bye, win the NFC and go to the Super Bowl? The model, lukewarm. They have the best chance of anybody, but just 34%. Those Niners behind them at 28%.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.